JCD Bros.
Dbrand, a name you have most likely heard before. They sponsor a lot of big YouTubers. Their robot-style personality is all over the internet. And their skins are also well received by the community. They basically become the internet skin brand, and this is the skin on my Nintendo Switch. But this one isn't from Dbrand. It uses the same original high-end 3M vinyl skin that Dbrand used. It has extreme precise cut, and packaging also look very familiar with Dbrand. This is a company called they even trademark in China.
China.
And this is the world's first review on YouTube. In this video, we will take a look at the company behind this brand, the quality of the skin, the value, the pros and cons of buying the skin from them. By the end of this video, you will know if this skin is worth your money and whether you should buy one for your Nintendo Switch. Hi, I'm Chiu from JCD Bros. I spent the last 10 years as a product manager, working with engineers and clients figuring out what people actually care about. When I'm not doing that, I'm the guy who research and watch tons of reviews before buying anything. So whenever I find a product that surprises me, I'm gonna talk about it. Full disclosure, this is not a sponsored video. I bought this with my own money. I was actually looking for a skin to replace the broken case on my Nintendo Switch. I wanted something high quality, not just the usual option like Dbrand. After comparing both companies, I ended up choosing this. So, before we jump into the skin itself, let's take a quick look at the company behind this brand. 上海极印科技发展有限公司 or Shanghai Printing Technology Development Company was established in 2020. From the name, you can already tell. They are a printing company based in Shanghai, China. They specialize in printing, laminating, packaging materials, and they also supply printing and packaging equipment. Toward the end of 2022, they started registering multiple trademarks in China, including names like Dbrand, Skincare, 风气贴纸, which translates to trend stickers. Eventually, they settled down on FutureSkin as their brand. This is when they decide to sell their skin directly to consumers. Right now, their skins are only available in China. Taobao is currently their only online storefront, and they are not on AliExpress or other international platforms yet. Their product lineup is still quite limited compared to Dbrand. It mainly covers laptops, MacBooks, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, plus a small selection for Tesla interior. On their packaging, it states they also incorporated in the US under Incover Inc. But so far, I haven't been able to find much public information about this. Now, let's look at the actual product itself. It came in a sealed box, and right away, I can say the packaging looks extremely similar to Dbrand's. First impression, it feels really premium. This is the Swarm design, the same design that is also available on Dbrand. You will get the 3D texture feel when you run your fingers over it. The material is 3M vinyl film. The skin thickness is around 0.15 to 0.25 millimeters. This is the package I bought. It comes with a Joy-Con skin and Switch console skin, branding stickers, a microfiber cloth, and they also include a screen protector for free. The Switch dock skin is optional. I will talk more about the packages and customization later. And one more thing, I did spot a typo on their packaging. Now, let's compare Dbrand and FutureSkin. Let's start with design options. Dbrand clearly wins here. They have 44 designs, while FutureSkin only has 19 designs. Other than the classics, Dbrand also has exclusive design that you can't find anywhere else. Some are collaboration with YouTubers like MKBHD and Jerry Rigs Everything, and many of these designs are printed in-house. Linus actually showed this in his video. Now let's look at how Dbrand sells their skins. Dbrand keeps things very simple. The Essential Kit covers just the Joy-Cons and priced at $18. The highest tier is the Deluxe Kit that covers the Joy-Cons, the console, and Switch dock, and this one comes at $45. Now let's take a look at FutureSkin offers. This is where they do things differently. Instead of fixed kit, they offer 6 customization options. You can buy the individual parts like Joy-Cons and front console skin, or a complete set. Some options also include free items like tempered glass and shoulder and trigger button skins. And here's the big difference. You can mix and match designs for different parts. That flexibility is not available from Dbrand. Because of that flexibility, the pricing is also very different. Starting at $8, you can get Joy-Cons or Switch stock skin, and their complete set priced at $28. Now, let's compare the lowest tier. If getting Joy-Cons only skin, Dbrand comes at $18. FutureSkin is about $8. With Dbrand, you do get an extra basic skin. Compare the highest tier, Dbrand Deluxe Kit priced at $45. FutureSkin's complete set is around $28. So, if we zoom out, Dbrand's strength is design selection and convenience. For FutureSkin, their strength is price, flexibility, and added value. Dbrand also has clear advantages for Western audience, with English installation guides, established customer support, and cheaper shipping, especially in North America. FutureSkin comes with trade-offs. You can only buy it through Taobao. Installation guides are in Mandarin, and for international shipping usually needs forwarder. Actually, Dbrand being more expensive isn't Dbrand's problem, it's my problem. If you want quality with peace of mind, Dbrand makes sense. If you are willing to deal with few opticals, FutureSkin can save you real money. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with either one. It just comes down to preference and budget. FutureSkin uses standard 3M vinyl skin. Those designs are from 3M catalog. Standard 3M vinyl skins aren't exclusive to Dbrand. What Dbrand really owns is the branding and custom designs. Competition is always good for consumers. Whether that's inspiring or copying, I leave that up to you. And of course, none of this matters if they didn't provide an installation guide. The installation guide is in Mandarin and is only available on WeChat. You will need to scan the QR code on the package to find the installation guide for a specific skin. But in this video, I will show you exactly how the installation is done. You will need to prepare hairdryer for installation. Let's start with the front console. First, peel off and remove extra edge skin from the paper. Then, we will use this skin to apply to the front console. Start by removing the bottom left and right sections. Then, slowly lift the rest from the top. Start applying from the left corner. Line it up carefully, then work your way towards the right corner. Again, don't stretch or pull the skin. Once the corners are in place, use your thumb and apply gentle pressure across the top. After that, grab a hairdryer and apply some heat to the area. This helps the skin soften and stick properly. Then, switch off the hairdryer. Now, move to the left side. Apply it slowly. Line it up as you go and press it down gently. No pulling. Once the left side is done, repeat the same steps on the right side. Next is the bottom section of the charging port. Line it up with the USB-C port and the screw holes first. Once everything looks right, press it down firmly. For the curved areas, apply a bit more pressure, then use the hairdryer again to soften the skin. While it's warm, press it down with your hand so it stays in place. And that's it, the front console skin is done. Now, let's move on to the back of the console. First, peel off and remove extra edge skin from the main sticker. Next, take out the small square cartridge sticker. Apply it directly on the cartridge cover. Line it up carefully and press it down slowly. Now, we will work on the first half of the back console. Start by peeling off the bottom, left and right sections. Then, lift the skin off the stickers. Place the skin upside down on the console for alignment. Stick it back onto the sticker paper, leaving only the top section exposed around the buttons and hit wet. Align the holes at the top first. Take your time here, make sure everything lines up properly. Once it's aligned, peel the backing off and slowly apply the skin. Use your thumb to press it down gently. Adjust and align the corners carefully. Take it slow. Next is the kickstand area. Peel off the kickstand skin, stick the skin back to the paper. Align everything around the kickstand area and the logo area. Once it's lined up, press it down gently. The logo skin is optional, so feel free to skip it if you want a cleaner look. Finally, grab the microfiber cloth, lightly polish the edges. Use a hairdryer to add some heat, then press the edges down with your fingers to make sure everything stays firm. And that's it for the console skin. Now, let's move on to the Joy-Cons. This part is a bit tricky, so take your time and be patient. First, clean the Joy-Con using microfiber cloth. Make sure there's no dust or oil. Now peel the left Joy-Con skin off the paper. At the beginning, don't try to align everything at once. Focus on the middle section. Line up the skin with buttons in the center and the joystick. You can also use the middle edge as a reference point. Don't worry about the top corners, bottom corners, or the minus button yet. We will adjust those later. Ignore the minus button and the bottom area for now. Just make sure the 4 buttons, the screenshot button, the joysticks are aligned. Once the center is aligned, press the skin down gently. Apply pressure along the curved edges. Slowly wrap the skin around to the back of the Joy-Con. Use your fingers to apply pressure so it sticks evenly. Now that the center is set, press the skin outward towards the edges. Next, we will work on the curved edges. Starting from the back, take a long exposed part of the skin and stick it lightly to your finger and hold it in place. Turn on the hairdryer and apply some heat to soften the skin. You can gently lift the exposed skin while heating it. Once it's soft, use your thumb to press it onto the curved edges. Now, hit the longer exposed section again. When it's soft, slowly lay it onto the Joy-Con. Remember, don't pull the skin too hard. Reheat the curved area if needed, and press it down firmly with your thumb. Now, flip the Joy-Con back to the front. We will work on the front curved edge. Gently lift the skin and apply heat with hairdryer. Once it's soft, pull it lightly and align it with the edge. You can reheat the remaining curved edge and apply it the same way. Next is the minus button area. Lift the skin gently and apply heat. When the skin softens, align it carefully with the minus button. For the remaining exposed tail, reheat it and press it down slowly. You can always reapply heat and pressure as needed. That helps the skin sit nicely on the Joy-Con. Once everything is in place, use microfiber cloth gently polish the edges. And that's it for the left Joy-Con. Let's move on to the right Joy-Con. Now, peel the right Joy-Con skin off the paper. At the beginning, don't try to align everything at once. Focus only on the middle section. Line up the skin with buttons in the center and joystick. You can also use the middle edge as a reference point. Don't worry about the top corners, bottom corners, or the plus button yet. We will adjust those later. Ignore the plus button and the bottom area for now. Just make sure 4 buttons, the home button, the joystick are aligned. Once the center is aligned, press the skin down gently. Apply pressure along the curved edges. Slowly wrap the skin around the back of the Joy-Con. Use your fingers to apply pressure so it sticks evenly. Now that the center is set, press the skin outward towards the edge. Next, we will work on the curved edges. Starting from the back, turn on the hairdryer and apply some heat to soften the exposed skin. You can gently lift the exposed skin while heating it. Once it's soft, use your thumb to press it onto the curved edge. Now hit the longer exposed section again. When it's soft, slowly lay it onto the Joy-Con. Remember, don't pull the skin too hard. Reheat the curved area if needed, and press it down firmly with your thumb. Now, flip the Joy-Con back to the front. We will work on the front curved edge. Gently lift the skin and apply the heat with hairdryer. Once it's soft, pull it lightly and align with the edge. You can reheat the remaining curved edge and apply it the same way. Next is the plus button area. Lift the skin gently and apply heat. When the skin is softened, align it carefully with the plus button. For the exposed tail, reheat it and press it down slowly. You can always reapply heat and pressure as needed. That helps the skin sit nicely on the Joy-Con. Once everything is in place, use microfiber cloth to gently polish the edges. And that's it for the right Joy-Con. And you are done. Now you have successfully applied the skin to the Joy-Con and the console. Buying a skin from China usually makes people think of cheap, low-quality knockoffs. This one doesn't feel like that at all. Unless you want exclusive designs from Dbrand. I think FutureSkin offers one of the best balance between quality, and price for Nintendo Switch. Now, I can finally retire the case on my Nintendo Switch. If you enjoyed this, check out the video at the corner. It's the world's first Switch 2 Pro controller with TMR glass stick. Until then, take care, hit that like and subscribe button. Cheers guys, have a good one.